This is the current price of Bitcoin right now, 32,902. If we see a break below 30,000 again, I would say that would be the point where we should be concerned. Right now, as long as it stays above 30,000, that is where these other altcoins have more potential to slide into and more room to grow. But you can also see, I showed you this chart yesterday, and it still remains very true. The amount of total market capitalization that Bitcoin has is continuing to fall and fall and fall. We saw massive dips here in 2017-18, going down below 40%. Now, right now, it's around 40% again. Will we see it jump back up to being close to 60% like it did after the last major spike? It has both negatives and positives to it. We've never seen anything like this in terms of altcoins having this much popularity, this much money going into them. So I do not think there's really any precedent in the past. But before the 2017 big spike, Bitcoin had approximately 80% of the entire market capitalization, which made things way easier in the government's eyes. Now with all these other opportunities, it makes things more complicated, but also more fun, and it gives you more options in terms of actual currencies, whereas Bitcoin probably is not going to have long-term currency value moving forward, even though some countries like El Salvador have found ways around that by using exchanges as the de facto second layer, like Elon referenced, which basically just means you own the cryptocurrency, but the exchange will actually do the transaction rather than the cryptocurrency itself, the network doing the transaction. Kind of a little bit of a problem if you start thinking, hey, what if the exchanges make more cryptocurrency in terms of the amount that's borrowed than is actually what exists, kind of like the US government did when they stopped using the gold backing of the dollar, and now we've seen runaway inflation. If there's no backing of cryptocurrency that exchanges have, then that would be the problem. But exchanges can be regulated to have a backing if they're going to actually allow people to trade the crypto. That is what I think the government could do that would be very helpful. Because then at that point, it wouldn't matter if the transaction fee was low on crypto. It wouldn't matter. None of that will matter. You can just pick whatever crypto you want to use, and that will be the one you use. And the exchange itself will be responsible for actually making the transaction happen. And because it's all done digitally and there's no actual locations, that fee, that percentage that you pay is going to be way smaller than what you pay for a credit card for those transactions to go through. The wait time will also be significantly less, because there's an actual computer that's running it, especially if you're doing an exchange to same exchange transaction. Like if you have Robinhood and you send someone else money who also has Robinhood, they don't even have to hardly do anything. They literally just will have it appear on one account and then go to the next account. It's really not that complicated. All of that is coming.